390p? How did you get a license to carry one of those in the States? Anyway, good afternoon. Ashley from Ashley's Gunshow. This is Dustin Fader, author of the book Red Twilight. I'd like to thank you for stopping by my channel and dropping that comment on my last video, which was actually kind of a weird one because it was just a response. I didn't actually have anything planned. I just kind of showed up and said, what the fuck's going on? And, you know, I appreciate your stopping by. I saw you had also just posted a video about Xbox, which I found interesting because I just had a funny experience with them myself. So I've been a subscriber to Xbox since pretty much this console came out. And, you know, I transferred my Xbox account onto my Xbox One. And then I was thinking about, you know, transferring my Xbox One account onto my Xbox 360. God damn it! Somebody in the marketing department is a fucking asshole. I just wanted to say that. Okay, original Xbox account onto Xbox 360 onto Xbox Uno. Is that how it's supposed to work? Shouldn't it be, you know, Xbox Cubed or something? Anyway, I don't care. Yeah, that's silly. But I also just changed jobs because, you know, being an author doesn't pay shit. And now I'm just working in a restaurant. But, you know, at least I paid my bills for a couple of years. I just lost my job at Ray King Foods. Got a job at Cub Foods. I posted a couple videos about that. Anyway, so my money dried up. I needed to close my Xbox account. So I went online. I went to my Xbox homepage. I attempted to close my account using the information that Xbox posts on their page, which is you go into your profile, you enter in your password, you go over to account management, and you click on the button that says unsubscribe. I clicked on the button that said unsubscribed. It crashed my computer. So I rebooted. I went back online. I went back to the Xbox homepage. Relogged into my account. Went back to account management. Clicked on unsubscribed. It crashed my computer again. So I grab onto my computer and I start shaking it, yelling, "Fuck you!" for about 2 minutes. Before I calm myself down, go into my kitchen, get a cup of tea, log on a third time. I sit there staring at the unsubscribe button for several minutes, trying to decide whether or not I want to hit it a third time. Instead, I called Xbox Live Hotline, and I asked them for assistance. They went down the laundry list of basic problems. Is your computer plugged in? Of course it's plugged in! Is your monitor working? I work in sales, folks. I know that this is not normal. Anyway, after going through that long list, she asked me if my computer has a firewall on it. Of course it has a firewall on it. Does it have a virus sweeper? Of course it has a virus sweeper. Does it have a malware sweeper? Of course it does. I grew up in the 80s. I have a pretty good idea how to use computers. Okay, so my sister can use them better than me, but that's because, you know, in her school everybody has a computer attached directly to their desk. When I was growing up, I still had a notebook in my hand, a pen tucked into my shirt. But we had computer labs. We learned about stuff like that. There was a course in my school called Tech 101, which talked about exactly that point. I fucking went to college. I got a philosophy degree. That doesn't mean anything. Anyway, so that made me mad. After that, they asked me to call back on Monday, and if I can't get my account unsubscribed by then. So I log on to my computer, I go to my Xbox Live homepage, I go to my account management menu, I hit unsubscribe. Take a fucking guess. So my computer crashes again, and I call back Xbox and I say, WTF, mate? And they seem to get the point. How can I help you, Mr. Fader? I would like to change my Xbox Live Gold account to an Xbox Live Silver account. So they take my credit card offline, they switch it over to a month-to-month membership instead of an annual membership, but now that I don't have my credit card on there anymore, it automatically canceled my subscription. Thank fucking God. So after that I go online and I look around for a bit to see if this is a common problem. Apparently it is. Apparently, 7 out of 10 Xbox Live subscribers who attempt to unsubscribe to their account have the exact same problem I did. Now I have to wonder, this is Microsoft. These are the software giants of our hemisphere. Nobody knows more about making computers than Microsoft in America. So, why would this be a problem unless Microsoft is sliding money under the table here? They made it so that you had to call the service center to get your Xbox account changed because they don't want you to change your Xbox Live account information. This isn't the first time this has happened to me either. The same thing happened when I had my credit card stolen about 2 years ago and I needed to change my account information then. Again, it would not let me do it on their website. I needed to call their service center to have it done. Was I using the same computer at the time? No. I bought a new computer because at the same time I lost my credit card, I was fucking robbed. And I lost my computer that day too. And 4 packs of playing cards, 2 sketchbooks, and a box of 72 color pencils. I knew the guy who robbed me, by the way, but that's a story for another day. However much I would love to tell you about how I had the guy's home address, name, phone number, his license plate number, and his credit card number, and the police couldn't fucking find the guy. But, you know, I'm talking about Microsoft stealing $5 out of my pocket a day, not an asshole from India robbing me at gunpoint. Anyway, actually, I absolutely agree with you on the point that Microsoft has made some bad decisions. But making bad decisions is not a new thing for Microsoft. Microsoft is a mega corporation, and they have the tools and the talent to really fuck with people when they want to. And they do. Microsoft, I feel, has a history of stealing from their clients. Why? Because they're a megacorp. They are used to people fucking them. So they figure they're going to fuck you and me before you and I can fuck them. I apologize, I'm not this vulgar. Anyway, Ashley, one more thing before I go. Thank you again. And I'd like to invite you to take a look at some of my other stuff. I get the feeling you'd probably enjoy the series I was doing called We Don't Do Helpless. I'll post a link for that there, maybe over there. Just look around. I'll put the annotations up somewhere. And to check out some of my other stuff also, I just posted a short movie, Ghouls, Day 1 and Day 2. I'll post that there. And before I end up going over my limit on time, I'm going to cut this video short. Thank you very much. Have a good day. This has been Dustin Fader, author of the book Red Twilight, signing off.